How to build a self-selling AI demo and sell it for $20,000. Yes, it's possible. Here's what the AI does. Introduces itself professionally to the client, gathers key client information for a tailored role play, conducts a seamless role play to showcase its skills, collects feedback to refine the experience, and fifth and final thing it does is schedules an appointment for the next step. Automate the process, close high ticket deals, and scale effortlessly. Ready to see how it works? Let's dive in. What we are going to be building is a self selling AI demo for a law firm to enhance the receptionist experience. So, say somebody calls in after hours, instead of it going to a voicemail, the AI can take the initial inquiry, make a note of that, and send it to the front desk lady or the actual person who is in charge of the appointments. And how we're going to do this is we're going to begin with the prompt, and the prompt contains four components. The first one is the identity, which is the persona that you're giving the AI. The second is the style guardrails, which is be professional and courteous, user friendly and engaging tone, be concise but informative. Response guidelines, so how we want the AI to act. And the task is basically the objective, what the AI has to do. And how I've broken up the task is basically I want to introduce the AI to the potential client and introduce yourself as Donna and the company name. Also, what I'm going to be doing is gather basic information about the law firm. For example, ask for the law firm's name, ask for the primary contact or lead attorney's name, inquire about their client intake process. So what this basically means is, say when a customer calls in to the law firm, what are the questions they're asking over the phone? Because that's the process that we're replacing. And we're going to provide examples to speed up that process. Conduct a role play simulation. And then after the role play, number 6 is gather post feedback, post demo feedback. So ask how they found the experience, inquire if they have any questions or feedback. If the feedback is positive, proceed with scheduling. And what we always want to do is ask for the user's time zone so we can book that onto the calendar. And then schedule the call, conclude the conversation, and any post call actions such as creating a note of the conversation or any task that we need to do that will be updated in the CRM. So after the prompt is done, what we're going to do is create our assistant and we're going to connect that to our CRM. So what we're going to do is just click on create assistant and click and just do law firm demo selling AI demo. So we're just going to name internal name. That's just for our personal use in the description template. But in this scenario, we're not going to use the prompt that it generates for ourselves. We're going to be using the prompt that we customized. And it's going to take 5 to 10 seconds for it to upload. And once it uploads, I'll copy and paste our custom prompt into the prompts section. Okay, so now in the assistance tab, you can see our law firm demo assistant has been created. So what we're going to do is click on configure. And this template on the left hand side, we're just going to delete that. And I'm going to copy and paste the one I showed you guys earlier into this section. And over here, what we're going to do is under the toolkit, we have to check if our settings are proper. So one by one, we're going to do that. So in the autopilot, we don't have to touch anything. In the settings, we don't really have to touch anything here either. This is already done for you. So under voice, we can select the voice that we want. So we have over 40 voices to choose from. I'm just going to stick with Emily, the default one. And the ambient noise is the background noise that you hear. Since this is a law firm, I'll just do no calls or no background noise because I want it to sound realistic. So since there is no ambient noise, the ambient noise volume doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna keep everything else pretty much the same, but I'm just gonna reduce the voice temperature to zero point 0.9. And now we're gonna go to the calling section. And over here, what we have to do is we have to set up our pre-call webhook and we have to set up our post-call webhook so the AI agent can get information from our CRM and then send back information to our CRM. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna go to the automation tab on the left hand side of the CRM, click on that. I already have mine's made, but I'll show you guys the process. So what we're gonna do is pre-call webhook. Oh, so we're gonna build a pre-call webhook, and this is how you create it. It's pretty simple. The trigger is going to be an inbound webhook. So once you click on that, this will pop up and your URL will pop up. So basically copy that and it'll show you it has been copied. And now you can back out of this. And we're gonna go back to the AI dashboard. What I recommend is having two tabs open side by side, one for the AI dashboard and one for the CRM, so you can easily copy and paste it because you're gonna have to do this twice. Once the second one will be for the post call webhook. So in the calling side, I'm gonna just paste the pre-call webhook here, and I'm gonna click on the arrow to make sure the green check mark shows up. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for the post-call webhook. Okay, yes. Also, one other thing for the pre-call webhook I want to show you guys is the trigger is the inbound webhook. And then once you click on the plus, what we're doing over here is we're doing find the contact. In the fields, we're doing contact ID. So just select that. And then this, how we get this is basically we click on the arrow inbound webhook and just click contact ID. And this will populate. Now gathering our post call webhook. For this, what we're doing is same thing, inbound book, copy and paste that. And then over here, we're doing find contact, the contact ID. And then over here, we're going to be updating the contact field with the recent ID. So the recent call ID is a custom field and you can save it. Yeah. And then just publish and save. Back. Now I'm going to go back to the AI dashboard to connect the post call webhook. And over here, there's a green check mark now. So now we're good with the webhooks. Okay, the next thing we have to do is connect our knowledge base. And how we're going to do that is we're going to click on knowledge underneath the build category. And we're going to create a new knowledge. And over here, we're just going to enter information about your company. So you can just write my company name. So in your case, it would be your actual company name, and then configure add knowledge. You can add data multiple ways. What I recommend you doing is just copy and pasting your URL and clicking on the upload button, and it should populate automatically. I already have one created. So I'm gonna connect my company name, which is myvoiceagent.com. I'm gonna use that as the knowledge base over here. Clicking it, and you'll see the green check mark. Okay, now one of the most important steps is making sure your calendar is connected. So click on the calendar section and click on add calendar. And over here, we're going to sync the calendars. So syncing the calendar means that whatever calendars are connected to your CRM, they're going to populate over here and we're going to add it to our assistant. So let's sync them. Okay, AI onboarding calendar. Okay, let's click on add to assistant. And what we're going to do over here is get availability. This is basically the AI is getting the availability on the calendar, confirming the times are correct, and we're going to book appointment to confirm. So this is basically making sure that there's going to be no issue with the calendar when connecting this to our AI demo. And then we're just going to click on add calendar to this AI assistant. And you'll see the green check mark. And if you want to change it, you can just click add to assistant, and it's simple as that. Okay, now what we're going to do is go under tools, and we're going to connect the things that we need to connect. And what that is going to be is checking the availability, booking the appointment, rescheduling the appointment, cancel appointment, check appointments, create task, create notes, self-schedule, send email. For this demo, we're only going to be using a few of these, but I just enable all of them to show you guys how easy it is to enable something. And what I'm going to do is create a custom tool. Actually, an extraction. So the extraction is a listening tool. And in our prompt, we ask for two things, which is the name of the law firm and who is the primary contact at that law firm. And what we want to do is the answers to those questions, we want to update that in our client profiles section in the CRM. And these two things are going to be custom fields. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So in settings of your CRM, click on that. And then we're going to scroll down to custom fields. And over here, we're going to add a single line next law firm name. And over here in the group is going to be contact. And we're just going to save it. Okay, I already have this made. So it won't work, but you can see that law firm, if I search for it, it shows up over here. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing for the lead attorney name. Lead lawyer name, contact, and then save it. I already have that done here as well too. Lead. So the primary contact or lead attorney name, that's already done already. So you guys just do the same process for any custom field that you want to extract from the call into the CRM. You will need to create a custom field for this. Okay, now let's go back to the AI dashboard. Okay, now we're gonna go back to tools, add function, extractions. Okay, to create extraction, it's just simple as what what do you want the AI to listen to, and then where to update that information. So another thing we can do is, this is just an example of how to do it. So what I did was update the law firm name and then choose custom field. At the bottom, click on sync field so everything populates, and then select the law firm name one. So I already have that made. So look, simple. Update the law firm name, and then here, let me show you guys. Yeah, update the law firm name, and then where should I update this information is under contact law firm names, which we did like a couple of seconds ago. And the same thing with fill contact, primary contact, or lead attorney's name. Same thing, and now we're just going to add it to the system. Perfect. And you can see the check mark showed up, so they're good to go. One of the last things we're going to do on the AI dashboard is connecting our phone number. And how you do that is basically at the top, click on phone number. If you don't have one already, just buy a phone number. It was going to cost $2.50 per month, something light. And then just select on the number and then update it to the law firm demo and then just update it. So now you can see the phone number has been connected to this assistant. And we're just going to save the changes. Now what we're going to do is actually test the call. So I'm calling it right now.
While your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
You can see it's 470-470-6149.
Hello, guest caller to the quick. This is Donna from the AI Agent Automation Solution. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm excited to show you how our AI Agent Automation Solution can benefit your law firm. To start, could you please tell me the name of your law firm?
Pearson Hardman.
Thank you for providing the name of your law firm. Great. Now, could you please tell me the name of the primary contact or lead attorney at Pearson Hardman?
Harvey Specter.
Thank you for providing us the name of the primary contact or lead attorney. Perfect. Now, could you tell me a bit about your current client intake process? Specifically, what qualifying questions do you ask new clients?
Can you give me some examples?
Of course. Here are a few example qualifying questions you might ask new clients. 1, have you worked with our firm before? 2, what type of legal issue are you facing? 3, do you have any immediate legal deadlines? 4, how did you hear about our firm? 5, what is your preferred method of communication? Do any of these align with your current process? Or do you have other specific questions you typically ask?
Yes. Can we use the second, third, and last one?
Absolutely. We can use the second, third, and last questions for your client intake process. 1, what type of legal issue are you facing? 2, do you have any immediate legal deadlines? 3, what is your preferred method of communication? Now let's move on to a role play simulation. I'll act as the AI representative that picks up calls as they come in, and you can respond as a potential client inquiring about your legal services. Ready to start? Great. Let's begin. AI representative. Hello, thank you for calling Pearson Hardman. How can I assist you today? Please respond as a potential client.
Yeah, I'm looking to inquire more about your services because I have something coming up.
AI representative, thank you for reaching out. Have you worked with our firm before?
No, I haven't.
AI representative, no problem. Could you please tell me what type of legal issue you are facing?
I have to file a lawsuit.
AI representative, understood. Do you have any immediate legal deadlines that we should be aware of?
You have a court case in 3 weeks.
AI representative, thank you for the information. Lastly, what is your preferred method of communication?
It'll be over a phone call.
AI representative, thank you for providing all the necessary information. Here's a summary of what you've shared. 1, you need to file a lawsuit. 2, you have a court case in 3 weeks. 3, your preferred method of communication is over a phone call. Next, one of our attorneys will review your case details and get in touch with you shortly to discuss further steps. How did you find the experience of this simulation? Do you have any questions or feedback?
Yeah, that was pretty good. How much does this cost?
I'm glad you found the simulation helpful. The cost of our AI agent automation solution can vary based on the specific needs and size of your law firm. To provide you with an accurate quote, I can arrange a call with one of our AI specialists who can discuss your requirements in detail. Could you please let me know your time zone so I can find a suitable time for the call?
Yeah, on the Eastern time zone.
Thank you for providing your time zone. Let me check our availability for a call with an AI specialist. I have a few available times for a call with an AI specialist. Monday, September 16th at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Tuesday, September 17th at 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. Wednesday, September 18th at 2 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. Do any of these times work for you, or would you prefer a different time?
Can we do the Tuesday one?
I'll go ahead and book the appointment for Tuesday, September 17th at 1 p.m. ET. Your appointment is confirmed for Tuesday, September 17th at 1 p.m. ET. Thank you for your time today, guest caller KV Koig. If you have any further questions or need additional assistance, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so that call went pretty well, and let's go to the calendar to see if it actually booked. So in this scenario, we can see that I didn't ask for the person's name on the call, so I just have to make that change in the prompt. But you can see on October 17th at 1 p.m. the call has been scheduled. Another thing I want to check if is the extractions if they actually work. So what I'm going to do is click on contacts, and I'm going to click on the first one because that's me. And then look, the law firm name is here as Pearson Hardman. And then under, and then the name of the lead attorney name is Harvey Specter. So that's what we said on the call. And those two things have been updated in the CRM side of things. Okay, guys, now you know how to create a self-selling AI demo. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you need help creating something like this for your own business, my contact details are below. Have a great day.